is going on, everybody? Well, it is that time again. It is a monthly recap video that I'm going to be sharing with everybody today. This is for May 2018. I'm a little bit late getting this video out. Just last week, been busy, been sick, and been sounding horrible. So I still sound a little hoarse, but bear with me, and we'll get through this video. Got lots of cool stuff to show everybody. Some of the stuff I've shown before, some of the stuff I haven't. And it was another really fun month, another really good month, in my opinion. Picked up quite a few different things, a nice mixture, continuing to diversify, finding good deals, purchasing from friends, and just having fun. And we're going to go ahead and start this video off today. You are staring at a piece from my good friend Pit Bullion. This is the Pit Wu Chiang Wang, not to be confused with the Chi Wu Chiang Wang. This is a killer poured piece that he has antiqued. As you can see, the Pit Wu wrapped around with the dragon. There's the dragon there. And I was very fortunate to get the prototype piece from him. This is 3.1 troy ounces. And it is a awesome looking piece. Now, to go along with this piece, there is a 1 ounce pour here that's antiqued as well. It's he calls this Pit Wu's Pet Dragon Puff, and I got the PETA match. So very, very cool pieces from Pit Bullion. And I guess I'm going to zoom out for just a second. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of what we're doing today. And here we have the table I'll briefly go over. So there's quite a few things. It was a fun month. I'm going to bring it back down here and try not to shake the camera too much. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at these cool antique hex pieces by Pit Bullion as well. I picked up quite a few of these Metals Mafia hexes. These are pretty sweet. These are all 1 ounce poured and a lot of fun to play with. I did grab these as well as one each of his Pit Bullion's Angels. Very, very cool. Let's zoom back in here so we can get a better look at these. They're shiny and antiqued. Pretty neat finish on these. Pretty awesome. And you can check Pit Bullion out at pitbullionlv.com. I'll put a link down below for him. And let's see, where do we want to go to next? There was another poured piece here that I picked up off of Steam. Pit Bullion makes these cast iron molds. He made some limited edition bars for Steam It. A lot of us are over there on Steam It. You can go check us out on Steam It. Well, of course, I share these on YouTube and Steam It. So if you guys are watching this on Steam It, I got this from a raffle from Ray Brockman, and I was able to win the #1 bar. So very, very happy with that. That was a cool win. I've won a couple raffles in my day, but not too many. So was really excited to get that. And since we're looking at it here, I have to show this absolutely freaking amazing Lost Wax Castle Grayskull. Again, from my good buddy the Bear. This one has absolutely awesome detail. It weighs 5.6 troy ounces, and it is super cool. Super, super cool. You know, I grew up as a little kid in the 80s watching He-Man, and when I saw these, I just was super excited. Super excited. So thank you, the Bear, for making this piece for me, buddy. I know it was a whole lot of work and a long process with this Lost Wax as you're getting it down, and he's getting a lot better. Not that this needs any improvement. This is a beautiful piece, but he's really honing his skills, I should say. He's been around the community for a while, and he makes some killer pieces. So awesome piece from the Bear there. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and show another poured community piece. And this one comes from Silver Saver. This was a gift from Silver Saver, and this is an absolute beautiful piece. This is my first Silver Saver bar. I've been watching you guys out there get them for a long time, and I was fortunate enough to get my hands on one. This one is made by Mrs. V, and it is a 1.1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine, and she did an absolutely wonderful job on this piece. It is beautiful. So, all right, let's go ahead and well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start over here in the corner. I went ahead and picked myself up when I was on vacation. $6 face value of mercury dimes to add to my 90% stack. I pick these up from time to time when I can find a good deal. Got these $12 face. Thought that was pretty decent. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and look at these three absolutely wonderful, one of my favorite bars out there for bullion, the Scottsdale 20 ounce. And I picked up 3 of these last month. Gives me a total of 5 altogether. Picked these up off an eBay deal for 99 cents over spot. And these were free. Free cash money right here. These were purchased with, I want to say these were from investment with Steemit. These came from profits that I got with Steemit. So these cost me nothing but time and a little bit of good timing. And I was able to pick up 60 more ounces of Scottsdale. Beautiful, beautiful cast silver. And just so I can show you this, this was another purchase from profit, and this was another eBay deal. I got this 15 cents over spot. Picked this up off of eBay. It's my first 100 ounce bar. Got myself a poured, absolutely beautiful poured Engelhard. Absolutely stoked to add that to my stack. I'm not really into 100 ounce bars, but I wanted to have at least one. 15 cents over spot, and Engelhard, I was happy, even though it was profit and technically it was free. I paid $1,600, I believe it was $1,650 some dollars. I believe I paid for that, which I thought was a smoking deal at the time. So very, very happy to add that to my stack. I'm going to go ahead and leave this on the tripod so I'm not shaking everywhere, and I'm going to share some Mutiny Metals with you. Now, the Mutiny Metals, if you guys been following me, I've been collecting and having fun. These are silver crystals, which are pretty cool. He had these on his site for a limited time. Each one of these vials has a ½ ounce of silver in them, and he is all sold out. I don't believe he has any more of these. So I was happy to pick some of these up for my collection. Excuse me. Still a little hoarse, still a little congested. Picked these up for my collection before they were all gone. So I picked up 5 of those. And down here, I picked up a very, very, very cool 10 ounce Mutiny Metals Siren bar. Rough and rugged for the pirate treasure box. Having fun collecting the Mutiny Metals. Picking up all these cool pirate treasure pieces. And the stack's growing pretty good. So, other than that, there were more Mutiny Metals pieces. I guess I'll just leave it sitting here and I'll share some more with you. They came out with this limited edition round. This was a collaboration with between Mutiny Metals and the band 3 Doors Down. They made this getting ready to go on their next concert series, and it says, "God bless, always brothers." It's an always brothers round, as you can see with the pirate compass there. They altered the compass so the Southwest was down here. It's supposed to be Mississippi, where they're from, and they do tour and stop at the Army bases for our brothers and sisters that serve, which I think it's pretty cool of them. I'm not super familiar with their music, but I definitely have heard of them and have heard some of their music before, but I thought this was a cool piece. And I'm not sure if this one's sold out or not. It is 2 troy ounces, and again from Mutiny Metals. Another Mutiny Metal pickup I picked up was this 2 ounce Troy Silver Pirate Compass Square. Thought this was a pretty neat piece. I picked this up. He had a little special where if you ordered a couple ounces, he threw in one of these vials of silver crystals. So I went ahead and scooped this and grabbed the deal while I could. And I'm going to go ahead and move this a little bit. We have some more of the fractional pieces. You guys, here, maybe that's a little too far. I picked up a few more of these ½ ounce little smashed ingots. Got the Kraken and some of the regular Mutiny Metals. These are pretty cool. I like these to throw in with trades and send to my friends, and just have in my pirate box, man. I got a little stack of these cool little fractional pieces going, and I really dig them. Here we have, I'll go ahead and zoom in. We have one of his new Wicked Sick Relics bars, again from Mutiny Metals. These are 1 ounce bars. This is the Baron of the Lost Squadron, and this was named by Karis Ravenhill. She won the contest to name the bar, and a pretty cool name, pretty cool bar. Love their stamps. They have awesome detail, nice brushed finish on their bars. Very, very cool. Again, that's Mutiny Metals. And to round off my Mutiny Metals pickups for the month, they did release a couple Wicked Sick Relics last month, and this is the Warrior. Very, very cool. They have awesome stamps again. Very, very fun series to collect for, and they're all limited mintage. Just real fun. You know, those are fun purchases that I just like to collect. You know, we don't just always stack, you know, the cheapest bullion, even though I love doing that. But sometimes I do grab stuff that I just want. Next here, we're going to look at some Instagram pickups. And I picked up some very neat, sorry for the shaky camera there, I'm going to set it down. I picked up some very cool Swiss of America 5-ounce rounds. Look how thick this is. This is 1/2 inch thick, 3/9 fine silver, and they made a couple different variations. Here we have the Eagle variation, and these were made by the Draper Mint in Draper, Utah, and I have that 5-ounce. And I picked up this version of the 5-ounce of the Swiss of America. This has the Patriot on the back. Both very, very cool. Very stoked to add these vintage pieces to my stack. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. And that wasn't it for the Swiss of Americas last month. I actually picked up a few from Stackmaster G. These ones are the 1-ounce. These are a 1/4 inch thick, and very cool. There was a couple different variations of this as well. The Swiss of America, as you can see, this kind, and then there was also the Golden West. Now, Swiss of America, they did make a 1-ounce round that was, you know, regular thickness. I say regular, the average thickness in diameter. I do not have one of those, but I do have these chunky Rolos now. Picked up 5 of those for my stack. So 15 ounces of some cool vintage Swiss of America this last month. Very excited to have that and add that to my stack and my collection of vintage pieces. And let's see, where do we want to start off here? Let's go ahead and just go up to the corner and we'll work our way down. Again, I'm just going to set this down so I don't shake all around for you guys. This here is just a bullion round, 1962 to 75. As you can see, different branches of the service there. And you can take a look. I'm not going to go through each one, but this is a Vietnam veteran round. I thought was pretty cool. This was an auction win, a live auction win off of Instagram. Got it for well, I say cheap all the time. When I say cheap, guys, when I pick up stuff cheap, I'm talking, you know, close to spot, $1 over spot, you know, for some of these vintage pieces. To me, that's a good deal. To me, that's good value, good and cheap. And when you hear me say cheap, that's what I mean. Other than that, there was. Here we go. I got, these are in some pretty scruffy capsules, but these are pretty cool. These are the History of America. I did not show these on YouTube anyway, and I picked up a few of these. Again, these were from an Instagram raffle. They all have the same back. The capsules are pretty rough. These rounds are really nice. These are from the American Mint. Let's see if I can zoom in. I couldn't find a whole lot of information on these, but as you can see, they're 3/9. There's the mint mark. I believe these are from the American Mint. They are all, they're called the History of America, and they are all 20 grams a piece. I believe there's 8 in this set. I don't know what year they're from. Having a hard time trying to find some information on these. But these are all 0.65 or 20 grams of a troy ounce. Beautiful proof finish. Here you can see the Articles of Confederation, and I'm just going to go through these briefly. The ratification of the Mayflower. They all have beautiful. Yeah, let's go ahead and zoom back in as I show these off. They have beautiful detail on these rounds. Try to get my focus in. There we go. And sorry if I'm speaking a little bit fast. I just have a lot to go through, and I see this video is getting very long. So here we have the Declaration of Independence. Very cool. I have another Mayflower. I did get a couple doubles, and try not to drop my camera here. Here we have the Washington's inauguration. We have another Declaration of Independence. We have another, Boston Tea Party. Very cool rounds. And I believe one more that I have here. I have the Continental Congress. Something neat, picked up close to spot. Was real happy to find. Here is another thing that I picked up when I was on vacation. Let's go zoom back out so you can get a better look at this. This is a Pamp Suisse cameo pendant. And an older holder here. Got this for a couple bucks over spot. It's a 1/2 ounce, 3/9 fine. Found some old Pamp. You know, I do like some Pamp Suisse. I do collect a little bit of it. Found this one for a good deal. I went ahead and picked that up. Was real stoked to find that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this tripod back over here so we can get some better lighting. And I'm going to go through some of these coins that I picked up. So first one I want to go ahead and start with. I picked up the new Koala the 2 ounce from the Perth Mint. I have not got a capsule yet to put this in, but in hand, this coin is gorgeous. It's very beautiful. It does not come off well on the camera, I can tell you that, but in hand it's nice. The fields are nice. The finish on this nice thick 2 ounce coin is very, very, very nice in my opinion. Next, I picked up the second one in the Landmark series from the Royal Mint. Very cool, very happy with this one, and the condition on it's not too bad. I did go ahead and switch out my capsule on this one to a nice new capsule, and the coin looks pretty nice. Next here we have a new coin from the Scottsdale Mint. This is the Antigua and Barbuda Rum Runner. Very, very cool. I do collect all the coins and try to collect all the stuff from the Scottsdale Mint. They're one of my favorite mints by far, whether they're bars or coins or whatnot. I do pick them all up. I try to, at least. I did go ahead and pick up my 2018 Koala. I grab one of these every year. I don't stack a ton of these, but I like to at least pick up one each. I've been doing that for a few years now. Here we have a metal. This one is the Chiwu Chiang Wang. I did not get into the previous releases of these, but this one I really liked the depth perception of this coin, or excuse me, the metal. It's not a coin. And I'm pretty happy with it. I think they could have switched up the finishes a little bit better, but overall the design I'm definitely happy with. Pretty cool. This is from the Comsco Mint, the Republic of Korea, 1 clay. Pretty neat, and I'm interested to see what further types of metals they come out with. They're getting pretty good with the designs, in my opinion. Next, I picked up one of the Pandas, the 2018. I pick up one of these every year. Again, I don't really, stack these in quantity, but I do like to grab one, and I am a fan of this design. I know it's not super popular amongst many of us stackers and collectors, but I actually do, and in hand, this is a rather gorgeous coin, gotta admit. Next, I have a 2 Dragons that I picked up. This one is from the Royal Mint as well. I was very surprised. The quality and the strike on this one, the finish in the fields, it is very shiny. So in camera it does not come off well as far as the detail and the design of the coin, but in hand I was actually impressed with it. Impressed with the quality, especially coming from the Royal Mint. After that one, we'll go ahead and show the other 2 Dragons. This one that came out has very, very cool laser etched fields in the back. This one's from Niue, and it is also a pretty cool design. I really, really like the laser etching in the back of the fields, and very, very cool. Very cool. I'm happy to get this one, and the price on this one's very reasonable in my opinion. Next, I'll show a couple of these at a time to try to move it along a little bit faster. But I've been collecting the Marvel series as well. Here I have the Iron Man and the Black Panther that I picked up. Of course, these are from Tuvalu, and there are 4 of these out so far in the Marvel series. Still, I believe my favorite one's the original, the Spider-Man. But these, I'm going to go ahead and collect at least one of each. Next we have, I will continue on with the Queen's Beast. I picked up the Black Bull of Clarence, 2 ounce coin. I know we're all familiar with these. Was pretty happy with it. The quality so-so, but I'm expecting that with these. So, but still enjoy it. This is probably one of the best quality pieces I picked up all month. The finish on this coin is absolutely amazing. It came in beautiful. Of course, this is a remake of the trade dollar, the East India Company. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin, obverse and reverse both, and the finish is, even though it's pretty much all one finish, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. They did a great job. Again, I think the quality on this is excellent. I highly recommend that one. Next, we can go ahead and look at the Scottsdale Mint. I picked up the 2016 Fiji Iguana. I did not have one of these yet. I got to rip it out of this thing. I usually don't keep them on the cardboard, but went ahead and picked that up because I did not have that, along with the 2015, which only came in the assay card. The 16 did have, I believe, up to 10,000 that came in the assay card. It's a beautiful coin. There's a lot of scratches on this assay card or what have you, but it is a nice looking coin and will be a good addition to my collection from the Scottsdale Mint. Trying to move it a little bit faster, getting pretty long here. This is a round from 1969, and it is a high relief, absolutely beautiful finish. It is from the, let me see, I gotta look over the camera here, the American Mint Associates 3/9 fine. Absolutely gorgeous. Found this off of Instagram, was super stoked to find it, and wish I could have grabbed many more, but I did grab another variation from the same year, 1969, Fort Ticonderoga, and very high relief. Doesn't come off well on the camera, but the finish on these are absolutely beautiful. And these have to be my oldest rounds that I know of anyway. I do have rounds that aren't dated, but I don't have many things from the 60s. And from this being from the 60s and the finish, it is absolutely gorgeous. Next up, and we're almost done here, guys. Thanks for hanging in with me if you still are here. I got an 1899 MS64 Morgan. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this. And it has some beautiful blue, green, nice rim toning, and very wonderful luster. And on the back, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous Morgan. Very stoked to find this one. So I believe I shared with you, oh no, I fibbed. Let's zoom back out because this is a big piece. This was the APMEX Flash Deal 2018 5-ounce Libertad. These are beautiful. And I believe at the time that I'm recording this video, they are on eBay on sale right now for $114, which is a pretty nice price on these. And I went ahead and grabbed 2 of them this last month just to have a couple. And we're going to go ahead and finish this up. Got one more piece here I forgot to show, Encyclopedia Britannica. This is an old round that I found here, Wonders of Mankind. This is actually sterling silver. Did not know that till after I purchased it. The Great Wall, it's got a cool design. This came from an Instagram auction as well. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up with some gold. I picked up some gold on vacation, and I got these for a very nice price. I got the old 1/10 ounce gold snake. I got that was from 2013, the 2014 horse, gold 1/10 ounce Perth Mint Lunars. And then I picked up a Dos Peso, very small but very cool, and got it for a nice price. Add to my little gold stack. So all right, let's go ahead and zoom back out, guys. There you're looking at my month of May 2018. Was a heck of a month. I'm missing a few pieces out of here, but not many. This is the majority of it, and hopefully I didn't miss anything rushing through this, but you're looking at approximately 270 ounces, so it was a great month for me. Very fun. Just continuing to stack as you know, consistently as I can when I can afford it. Again, the majority of this came from profits from Steam It, which I'm very happy about. That'll definitely knock the cost to average down 160 ounces for just profit. I love it, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you, especially if you went through this long video with myself. And please like, comment, subscribe, follow, give me an upvote on Steam It if you wish. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you all real soon.